Quit it. Stop. Stop. Get back. Oh, sorry about that. These babies. It's weaning day. And I am so glad. The last time I have to pull this bucket out and clean it up, because it's $75 for a 22-pound bag of milk goat replacer, it's time. Everybody else has been weaned except for these girls, so I just used up all of my goat milk replacer. That's how you say it. Anyway, last day, girls, get ready. You can hear the cows in the background. They're doing their own kind of weaning day. I separated off my calves from their mamas and put the mamas in one field and the calves and the steers, the bull calves and the steers are in another field. So it's been kind of noisy around here between the mamas and the babies, letting me know that they are not pleased. And these girls are just about dried up, so they're a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more happy. I still have two, well, I think just one, the bigger fawn colored doe right there. She's still, I think, nursing off of her mama, but everybody else is weaned off. And these guys are today, after this bucket of milk. See, there it goes. All gone. You come over to say hi, or just come over to be mean? Huh? What you see? And this one's coming over here just to be mean. Yep. These goats, if you're not their baby, they don't love you. And they're not going to be nice. Stop it. You need to stop it. I'm going to turn on the fence, and you're not going to like it. So, anyway, everybody's fed. And you're just coming over to say hello? No, probably not. Anyway, we're going to walk out here and look at the new calf. We had a new calf born yesterday to Cuddles. I've got a major water trough leak, and I can't tell where it's leaking from. Looks at the bottom. Doesn't bode well. It's just wasted water. I'll have to empty it out after a while. See, it's traveling all the way over here. Turned off the water. It's a pretty major leak. Have to find something else to do with that trough other than a water trough. Anyway, I got a spare. There's one of the boys. They were born last week. I don't know. I think this is probably Horn's calf. I can't tell them apart. They're almost the exact same color. And there's the other one laying in the shade over here. I think closer to his mama, which would be the other cow. And really, yes, that is really her name, the other cow. My son started out with 3 cows. One is called Don't Touch Me because she hates everybody. And the other one is called the other cow. And then there's Horns because she has horns. Let's look over here. There we go. This is the new one. There's her mama over there. There's Cuddles. And the new baby. The new baby. Yeah. Looky there. It's just 2 days old. And looks like maybe, I can't tell. I usually have to wait for them to pee before I can tell whether the boys or girls. Hoping it's a little girl this time. This other one right here closest to me, that is Bubbles' heifer calf. She's about 7 or 8 months old. This is Don't Touch Me. You can tell she doesn't like anybody. And there's Cuddles. She doesn't mind. I just want to say hi. I kind of see signs of maybe being a little bull calf. Maybe. He's not going to let me get close enough to find out. So far, she's just, as far as I know, she's only had heifers. Millie is one of hers. So maybe we're a heifer. What? You don't want me to get too close? How you doing, huh? I didn't bring any treats. I'll bring you some after a while. How's that? Okay, I'll go away. I just wanted to come show off your baby. He's pretty, baby. We'll let you know, boy or girl, as soon as I see it pee. I don't like to get too close on the days that they're after they've had babies. Little baby, big old fly on your nose. But he's up and moving too. It's born yesterday morning out in the field. Normally she takes off into all of this brush looking stuff to have her babies. That's what they did in the past. And it was a cooler morning, but it's not been cool this afternoon. It was over 100 when we left the job site around 2:30ish, and it was hot. But it's overcast right now, so it's not horrible. Here's the other cow right there, number 2. So anyway, well, we're going to go up there to the whiny babies because they're crying because they can't have their milk. It's a pretty little baby. Now, once we find out what it is, then we'll know what to name it. Cuteness overload. Well, I just came out to feed the goats and show off the new baby, and I ended up having to replace the water trough. The one I took out was leaking down at the bottom, and I got to look and I couldn't find it, but there's a small crack right here on the bottom, and it was seeping out. I don't see any other holes, so I'm not real sure how that happened. I know I had problems in the past. You can see over here where I put the silicone all around it because it was leaking. It was cracked. Probably it was damaged in shipment, and it just took this long for it to start seeping out, or I just now noticed it. No, I just took this long to start seeping out because I usually watch for wasted water. So anyway, best laid plans. I'll drag this to the other side and clean it out, and then we'll put, like when we do chickens, we put like a big liner in it just to hold water while we ice them down, and so it'll be all scrubbed out and we can use them for the chickens just when we're processing and give them their ice water bath. So much for best made plans. I'm still carrying a milk bucket that hasn't been cleaned out yet. That's next. Got my mud boots on, so I figured I might as well change it out. Well, on to other things. These guys are not happy at all. See? You've been weaned for almost a year. What are you belling about? They all get to go in as a chorus. The only one that has really too much right to yell is little K3 over here, because he's not quite 6 months. He's just nearly, like, next week. So he probably has a bigger right. And your mama, she knows reason for you to be belling. What did you do to yourself over there on your side? I have to get him where I can see better. Probably rubbed himself on a tree. That's what Kevin always does, is rub himself raw on a tree from an itchy spot. You're shaping into a nice little bull. Yeah, I know you miss your mama. You won't miss her for too long. You'll see. The grass and the pellets are better. Yes, I'm sorry. Had to be. This is Mr. Milliken. He was born about this time. No, he's born May of last year. And no, he's not a Dexter. His mother's not a Dexter. His mother is Touch Me Not. She was one of the first heifers that jumped the fence and found Mr. Milliken's big herd bull. That's why his name is Mr. Milliken. And he's a steer. He's being raised for freezer camp. Looks like he's going to have quite a bit of meat on him. So, and he's like his mother. He didn't want anybody to touch him. Not anybody to get close. But it's turning into a nice little steer. Or maybe a nice big steer. Well, it's not as hot. It's only 104. And the only thing I've got left to do is feed the chickens and feed the goats. And since I put that gate in the way, it sure makes me have to do a lot more walking. But anyway, there's nothing special today about feeding the chickens and feeding the goats. So we'll end it here. I hope you had a good day and have a better one tomorrow. Like and subscribe to our channel and stay cooler than 104. Have a good evening.